Hi, today we're making quick tomato sauce. And the reason for doing this is, of course, that you can use fresh organic ingredients. So we're going to use 1 large tomato chopped, 3/4 of a cup of chopped green pepper, and 2 or 3 small green onions chopped. We'll brush the saucepan or saute pan, whatever you choose, with a bit of lecithin pan coating. That's cold pressed olive oil mixed with a teaspoon of lecithin. And then we'll put the ingredients in. One 1/4 cup of water, filtered water, and some spices. Today we'll use cumin, oregano, and garlic powder. And it says to taste, so what I'm going to start with is a 1/2 teaspoon of each, and at the end we can taste it and see if that's correct for us. So a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, a 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, and a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. We'll put that on the stove. And we'll simmer that until it's a puree. Hi, today we're making veggie garden loaf. It's a wonderful treat made with whole grains and vegetables. We're going to start by putting a tablespoon of olive oil into a saute pan. And we'll add a 1/2 cup of onions. And saute for about 5 minutes until they're tender. Now we're going to put all of these yummy ingredients together. We'll start with the onion. That's the 1/2 cup of chopped onion. And today we're going to use zucchini, 1/2 cup of chopped zucchini, 1 cup of steamed carrots. Did you know that carrots are actually better for you cooked? 1 cup of steamed chopped broccoli flowerets. Today we're using wild rice. You can use any grain you choose, quinoa, millet, buckwheat. All of those grains are gluten-free, and wild rice is gluten-free as well. So my wild rice has been cooked ahead of time. I'll add that. 3/4 of a cup of oat flakes. These are the large oat flakes, and oat flakes are great for reducing cholesterol. 3 tablespoons of oat bran. Oat bran as well is good for reducing cholesterol. And we're going to use grated cheese. Now you can choose whether or not you want to use dairy cheese. This is a cheddar. Or if you have allergies to dairy, you can use a rice cheese or a vegan cheese. This rice cheese has a little bit of casein, which means that if you're really seriously allergic to milk products, you won't be able to have this one, but you could use one called vegan, V-E-G-A-N. Today we're using the regular cheese, dairy cheese. So we'll combine these ingredients. It's great to make this dish ahead of time. Something really special. So we just make sure the carrots are separated. I used a food processor to slice my carrots this morning, but you can slice them by hand. Okay, this recipe is in Eat Away Illness. And after we've added those ingredients, now in a small bowl, we're going to beat together an egg, 1 egg and 1 egg white, along with some of the quick tomato sauce that we made previously. The tomato sauce is finished cooking, so I've chosen to use it like this, but you can blend it if you like, or if you don't want to make a tomato sauce mixture, you can use a 1/2 cup of broth with a little bit of tamari sauce or miso in it. So I've preheated the oven to 375. We're going to put 1 egg and 1 egg white. And to that we're going to add the tomato sauce mixture. We're going to add the Parmesan cheese. Now you can choose to use dairy Parmesan or rice Parmesan or soy Parmesan. Again, the rice Parmesan has a little bit of casein, so it's much less dairy than the regular Parmesan. But if you're very sensitive to dairy, you'll want to get a soy Parmesan. So it calls for 6 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese and 1/4 teaspoon of Celtic sea salt, one-half teaspoon of dried thyme, the recipe will be on the monitor after, so you can get it from there. 1/4 teaspoon of sage, and 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. Now we'll combine this mixture with the grain and vegetable mixture. So we've added all the grain, the vegetables, the herbs, and now the sauce. We'll combine that. Doesn't that look great? What a nice combination of healthy food. Once that's ready, we'll oil a loaf pan. So again, I'm going to use my lecithin pan coating. You can use coconut oil, olive oil, butter, whatever you choose. The lecithin pan coating is the best for things not sticking, I find. So we'll place the loaf ingredients into the pan. Oatmeal has gluten, so if you want gluten-free, you need to find a store that carries the gluten-free oats. They are available now, and some people that have celiac or gluten sensitivities can handle that. Others cannot, so it's an individual matter. We'll pack it down, and then we're going to bake it in the 375-degree oven for 35 minutes approximately. So we'll place this in the oven. And wait. The veggie loaf has set, so we'll remove it from the oven. Nice and colorful. So we want to let it sit for 15 minutes before we slice it. To serve this casserole, you can slice it. Place it on the plate. So it's nice and set. There's many ways to serve a vegetable loaf. You can use a nut sauce, you can put more tomato sauce, you could use a mushroom gravy, you could use peanut coconut cream, a healthy gravy. All of those recipes are in my book, Eat Away Illness, or you can use it plain. So enjoy.